Welcome to Cryptopip. Here we talk about everything crypto and pay attention to all kinds of things, yield farming, keeping your crypto safe, and any new blockchains that come on our system. Well, there's so many, it's quite hard to cover all of them. Um, but this is a one-man show here, so I try to give you as much information as I can. So today, probably for the next week or so on this channel, you may see me focusing quite a lot on the Cronos network, just because I'm a user of crypto.com. Since I first got into crypto, very easy platform, very easy to use to purchase your crypto. Not so easy to transfer your CRO over to your MetaMask wallet or anything else, but we will get there. Don't worry. If you want to look at one of my previous videos, I'd show you how to add the Cronos network to your MetaMask wallet if that's what you're using, and how to um, buy or gather or get, whatever you want to call it, the CRO native token. So here we look on the Cronos network, where we see the price has gone up quite a lot. You always look back at yourself and think, I wish I bought more. Um, and I'm one of these people. I got myself some, but not loads. But there you go. We've got some stats here. The average block time is 5.7 seconds. Over 1 million transactions and over 50,000 wallet addresses. Earlier on this morning that was 40,000. So we've added 10,000, and a day's not even finished yet. So there is a lot going on with this chain. You can see all the transactions here. As you can see, we can have a look at the accounts. If you're interested in any of the accounts, who holds the most CRO, and as you can see, we've got some very large wallets here with a ridiculous amount of CRO. But some of them, obviously, they may not be individual. Some of them will be the companies who are using them to fund their platform with some kind of governance. And here we can also have a look at the tokens that is on the platform itself. At the moment, you can see I done a video the other day. I didn't post it. It just came out really bad. My mic sounded terrible. I should post it anyway. But I did that video about 5-6 days ago. This was only one page worth. Now you've got pages and pages of tokens, and as you can see, there's some familiar names in there. But we'll look at the holders. Okay, so sometimes in order to find what's going on the network, and just to get a general feel of what's popular at the moment on the network, we can see that a lot of people, you expect to see some things like the USD coin, wrapped CRO, USDT, um, Crow Dodge, Crow Shiba. I would have expected to see those on there. But at the top of the list is the VVS token. Okay, and VVS token, and we've got their contract details, their supply. That's interesting. One of my friends, he sent me a link to the VVS platform, and the APY for this platform is ridiculous. Okay, I will see if I can have a look on this video. But what I wanted to show you guys is, sorry, I'm clicking a few buttons here. What we want to do is, when we're going into the new projects that are launching, okay, one of the strategies that I use is I want to see what's happening on the actual blockchain itself. So the VVS token, we can see here there's been a lot of transfers. There's 8,000 addresses, nearly 9,000 addresses linked to this. We can see the contract here, which is good. But what I want to see, because I used to do this with the Binance Smart Chain, and I want to see who's holding. So this wallet here is holding 32% of the supply. This one here is holding 21%, and um, as we go down, we can see, the figures are dropping, filtering down. But what you don't want to see is, say this main token here is, if most, say we had 95% of all of the supply was held by one contract, that screams rug pull. Whereas, hopefully, you know what rug pull is where people invest in a token, and the backers of that token, they pull that token from the blockchain, take the funds, close all social media, and disappear with your money. Okay, and I'm not saying that, okay, because this one's only 32%, that then there's not risk here. There is risk, obviously, but this is something just to have a look and see. Um, this could be the main transaction address, or the staking address. But you can have a look at the details here with this contract and find out what it's doing. All right. So that's enough of that. Um, but let's see. Let's go back. Okay. So what we're trying to find here with this new blockchain is, we're trying to find out if we can get to find gems. That's what we're all looking for. We're all looking for projects that are, number one, sometimes it's quite good when it's fresh. Um, and I found this when I first got involved on the Binance Smart Chain. Um, there's a lot going on there. It was fresh. The APYs were crazy. The numbers you could get back on returns were unbelievable. But on the flip side of it, the amount of risk and rug pulls and people disappearing with your money was ridiculous also, because they know that everybody's quite hyped to get into this. So what some of the scammers will do is go from different blockchains, use the same method, and before you know it, they've taken your funds. Okay, so just be very careful in what you jump into. All right. um Another way we look for new what's going on the Cronos network, and I've found these guys by looking at someone else's YouTube. It was quite interesting, and I did a bit of research. Is the Chronicle. I recommend, if you want to know what's going on the Cronos network, definitely follow these guys on Twitter. Twitter's a must if you're in crypto. If you're not on Twitter, then you need to get on it. Um, so what we can do here, you just subscribe, and they've got a lot of stuff going on. So as you can see here, we've got Crystal Finance they're talking about, the news, featured articles. I definitely recommend taking some time and having a read of what's going on the Chronicle. The information they've got is really, really good. And at the moment, we can, if we're seeing what projects are on here, so the Cronos projects directory, they officially have listed 28. Obviously, there's more, but it's good to see that if you're interested in something. Remember, I mentioned VVS Finance. They've got VVS Finance here, and we can click into VVS Finance and see what's going on with them. You can also list your project here as well. We can also have a look at the token prices also, um, which is good. And any, we'll see what's coming up on the calendar. So if any any events that you need to know of. But definitely, guys, I recommend using the Chronicle. If we go on to VVS Finance, there you go. They've got their official bits and pieces here. You've got all the official links, which is good. Make sure you go through their Twitter. Although the Chronicle is good, we still make sure we do things the right way. So therefore, we're going to jump straight on to VVS Finance, have a quick look at them, um, and you go into their platform. And as you can see here, what you do with a lot of these is you connect your wallet. Okay, so you will find, as all these new platforms, in order to see certain figures and so forth, they want you to connect your wallet. Um, and I don't mind doing that, that's fine, but there's ways to make sure you do protect your wallet also. So what I do is, I'm not interested in farming. There's something in crypto called impermanent loss. I'm not very comfortable with that. So I normally just stake, if we've got native tokens, and see what I can get back from them. VVS Finance, the current price of their token is here. You can connect your wallet, and as you can see, the APY is that 2.7 million. Okay, that's that's not much, is it? Well, let's just see. If we put $100 in, left it there for a year we'll get 2,700. After 5 years, if those APY stayed the same, we'd get that much. However, there's no way, if this, obviously, if platforms, VVS Finance are legit and everything's good, the APY will not stay the same, because the more people with these that usually go into these platforms, is the, the the APY goes down. So what we'll look at here, um, is what we'll look at here is, say you had $1,000, which is quite good. They've got the calendar here. It shows if you put $1,000 in for 7 days, you will earn how much of their native token at that, and hopefully the price goes up, and that's how much you will earn, $212. Leaving for 30 days of $1,000, you earn back 1,200, nearly $1,300 there, which is wonderful. But it's because of the APY. It's amazing. You put $10,000 in for one day, that's 278. Leave it in for a week, that's 2 grand. So as you can see, the numbers are really, really good, and this auto compounds. Another one we'll go into is, bear with me, I did save it on here. We've got Crodex. So Crodex is another platform that you can use. The design looks like it's been forked off, I think it's DFYN. Um, and it's another um, platform where you can swap your tokens. So you can connect it, you can swap. As you can see here, we've got some tokens that we can buy. Croshiba, we can get some Croshiba if we want. See what that's doing. I saw Croshiba over the weekend, but I was very, very busy, didn't get involved. If you look at today, Croshiba has done about 130% in a day. Nice returns on that. Um, so that's one that we can do. They have also got. I did save the tab. You can. So these are just some platforms I'm going over. As you can see, we've got another one here, which is they're called Croc Crocco NFTs, or Crocco's NFTs, and what they are is the very first original NFT collection on the Cronos chain. A lot of people will say they're the very first. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know much about this project. I've not done any research yet. But if you do want me to dive in a bit deeper, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit me up on the comments. By all means, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my personal opinions in regards to these projects. But as you can see, they've got details here. It looks good. And I believe it's about 400 CRO to mint. To go over a few things with you guys. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me via Twitter or on YouTube. And our numbers are going up quite nicely, and just don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. We've also got Telegram, our Patreon group, and you're more than welcome to contact me if you need help with anything. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the views, and stay safe in the crypto space, people. Bye.